Hello, this is Bob from the Steelworks Media channel. Today, before we begin the video, I hope you will like and subscribe, and I hope you will comment because so far I'm not doing too well, and I'm hoping to pick up. And so hopefully this is a matter that needs to be discussed, and that is what had taken place the other day with the government shutdown, and now that they're open back up, but a passage that was thrown into the bill thanks to turtle face Mitch McConnell is about banning hemp. Now, some things with hemp I don't know about, like Delta 8, never done it. I tried cannabis years ago on the street and it was pollinized, so I know what it's like, how high it gets you, what it does to you. Years later, I wanted to try it medically, but it was $250 to get the doctor approval and all the thing, 250 bucks. Found this THCA site. It gave really good sales on, quarter ounces, half ounces, ounces above. I don't need to get that much. I'm just a medium user, gummies as well. But it had done me wonders for my post traumatic stress disorder, for peripheral neuropathy. When I walk often at the park, I get in severe pain in my legs, but yet I try to keep so I don't end up in a wheelchair someday. And this helps completely with the pain. But, they go and they sit there and ban hemp that children are getting a hold of it. Oh dear. Well, anyway, they already do, regardless of that. And I did. I got pollinized marijuana when I was like 15 years old. Many, many years. We're talking a long time ago, back when it had seeds in it. Well, they say that hemp grade don't get any kind of high. That's not true. I get nice and high off it, but that's not my point. My point is the mellowness I feel, when I'm doing it to help with post traumatic stress disorder, to help that it gives me from pain in my legs. And it's just all over a good fit. Alcohol, I don't like at all. I drank alcohol when I was younger, and I everything I did pretty much stupid was from drinking alcohol. Okay, but Lawson Whiting, Brown's and Foreman CEO, which controls Jack Daniels, is a little PO'd about the marijuana industry that's taken away from his whiskey sales. And he doesn't like it, Mr. Billionaire. Well, I got news for you. Okay. Money walks, money talks when he paid off Turtleface to put a thing in to ban that kind of stuff. They didn't just ban like more what I do here is harmful, like Delta 8, which I'm not saying it is because I didn't do it, so I'm not going to testify to that. But they did everything. So you're still going to have states where it's legal, but I had a I have a relative, and my sister-in-law's sister died horribly by a person drinking Jack Daniels that slammed in her car and totally annihilated her. 24 years old, she would be in her 60s now if she was still alive, And so which one needs to be banned? Oh, children are going to get a hold of hemp. Well, first of all, you're not supposed to sell it to anyone under 21. If you're doing that, then you're a lawbreaker. It's just like a bad person that uses a gun to kill someone. So we punish everybody. Mitch McConnell, you're doing the same thing, full pendejo pendecos, okay? Now, um, if they're going to ban anything, they need to ban alcohol. Okay. And I've already wrote the president, not that it'll matter. I don't matter, but I wrote him anyway because I just think it's unfair. And I've seen many, many videos on both sides of the political aisle, on both, the right wing and left wing about this, and they're all kind of complaining about it. You know, it just isn't right. So I am personally going to make it a priority, not, well, pretty much to Um, get them to listen, get people involved to complain and bitch till they do. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Sorry, Lawson Whitting, but I don't want to see your fat, ugly face no more. Okay, and he is too. Billionaire, whatever. Money walks, money talks when you buy off people that are sworn to uphold our Constitution, which no longer matters. It's taken over by case law. Look it up for yourself. Go and try to prove your innocence if your sentence is over. And Lawson, and you'll get hit with the case law Mullane versus Cook 490 1988, which will no longer allow you to appeal anything in court, and you'll have to remain a convicted person because they'll railroad you because they don't want to pay you, even though you made a different story. Okay, I don't want to go off track on this, but hopefully you'll listen to that and think about that a little bit. Anyone that does use that kind of thing. I'm hearing things from people in the marijuana industry. They're glad that hemp's getting, because it's stepping on them. But really, it's hemp is making it cheaper, affordable for persons like myself. If they legalize marijuana in Pennsylvania, where I'm at, you know, run by Josh Shapiro, Pennsylvania, where we had a election week in 2020, you know, um, he keeps saying he's going to legalize it, but it's not going to matter because it's just going to make it so expensive. And anyway, I just think that it's a wrong direction to take. If they're going to do that, then they need to do alcohol too. Because I sorry, Mitch McConnell, but children get alcohol too. I did when I was like 15 years old. Don't try to tell me that you can't get that it's regulated. It's regulated as much as hemp is regulated, okay? So think about that. And like again, like I said, I hope you'll like and subscribe, and I hope you'll definitely comment. I would love to see comments, whether you don't agree with me, do agree with me. I believe in the First Amendment of free speech, unlike the case law they have today that could turn it into hate speech. But oh well. Have a great day. Okay, thank you.